So I've bought myself some Snuff, or Snus as it's maybe called in today's world. Bought some different ones. Now, I am not a smoker. I smoked when I was 12 years old because I found a packet of cigarettes in the road, sealed, on my paper round. So I smoked them, curious, inquisitive, and I've never smoked since. My parents found out and actually made me eat a cigarette. So that certainly put me off cigarettes my entire life. Now, I know cigarettes are full of dangerous chemicals, but I've also found out, or rather I've been researching about nicotine and indeed tobacco. And while it says on the tins, obviously, this tobacco product damages your health and is addictive. In fact, it says exactly the same thing on all of them. I've looked into some things recently that says nicotine actually isn't addictive. Now, this is all up for discussion. And actually, what's the definition of addiction? Because I could say you're addicted to food, you're addicted to sleep, you're addicted to air. I mean, what's the definition of addiction? So that set my brain kind of rolling. Tobacco has been used in ceremonies and medicinal practices for a very long time. So tobacco itself, I don't believe is harmful. But like anything, you could drink 10 litres of water and you'll die. So in today's world where people are drinking alcohol, which is clearly destructive, smoking cigarettes that are full of carcinogenic substances, vaping, poor food, poor sleep, poor diet, poor mentality. This got me into thinking about tobacco. So I've ordered these little tins of Snuff or Snus. The Snuff. I'm just going to try these different ones out. Now, bear in mind, I haven't had any tobacco or nicotine in my body since I was 12 years old. So for 25 years, I don't smoke. But this intrigued me. I have seen videos of people sniffing it, just tobacco, and it does certain things to your brain. Now, it might be addictive, or might not be addictive. I don't know. I tend to work these things out for myself rather than listening to other people, and rather than listening to stuff that I can find online, because you got to take that with a pinch of salt. And with other substances in this world which are far more destructive, they're far more destructive substances that your local might prescribe you. Tobacco is a good substance, but anything in the wrong dose is always going to harm you. Nicotine, again, I've been looking into this and actually can be beneficial to you. So this is what took me down this route. So I guess on camera I'm going to take my first little Snuff or Snus. Apparently you just kind of sniff it into your nostril. So let's just, I'll put a little bit here. I don't know exactly how much I'm supposed to take, so oh wow, very menthol. So yeah, I bought some with menthol. Let's just do the other nose quickly. Other nose, got two noses. The other nostril. There was some with menthol and some without. But you can imagine toothpaste, very minty, very. So I bought some with menthol and some without. And with this being a legal product, with stuff like mushrooms or cannabis being illegal, something to consider. I don't know if that's the right amount. I don't know the effects long term, in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't know. Just trying it out on camera. Hang on. There's quite a lot in there, to be fair. I didn't realise there'd be that much in there. And that's one tin, and I bought quite a few. But that was like 40 quid delivered. It'll probably last me a couple of years. But I've bought a few different ones just to see what the different flavours are. See what putting nicotine in my body does, and seeing what putting tobacco in my body does. Yeah, stay tuned for more, I guess.